Hi, my name is Emily. I am an alcoholic. I have now been sober not quite 23 hours. I know, not a full day. But what the hell, here's my one-day pin. Today was my day off and I spent it alone watching movies. I watched Alien, and the weirdest thing to me was how optimistic it is. I mean, I get it. Super predacious monster with acid for blood and the jaws of a chainsaw wants to kill 7 people and a cat on some crappy space tug. But the movie was made in 1979 and it's set in 2037. And the premise is that we're actually mining stuff in other galaxies, traveling to other galaxies. And 2037 is only 7 years from now. We're not going to be traveling even to Mars in 7 years. A lot of us won't even be traveling to the local 7-Eleven for a frozen burrito we can nuke. Or that very special 7-Eleven sushi. Yum. I was drunk through most of COVID-22 and COVID-23. What was the last one? 25? But hope. I know everyone loves that Emily Dickinson line, hope is the thing with feathers, but that's not my favorite. And I know my Emily Dickinson. I've had a serious Emily Dickinson Jones since I was 9 years old and realized we had the same first name. And let's face it, Emily Dickinson was a lights out social distancer. She would have crushed it when it came to COVID culture. Anyway, my favorite Emily Dickinson line is actually this one. If I could stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain. Which is the big reason why I'm back. Thanks for your patience with me. So, here we go. I admit that I am powerless over my addiction. Excuse me, addictions, plural. It's not just gin. I am also addicted to not getting out of bed in the morning. That's pretty damn enticing too. And watching old movies. And not getting dressed, other than putting on some makeup and a shirt that doesn't have vomit on it. I mean, I did 2 of my years of college in quarantine and online. My parents are very proud of me and think that's a hell of an accomplishment. It is. But you know what's an even bigger accomplishment? Becoming a sloppy drunk when there's no place to congregate with your college peers, and you still manage to pound a 4-pack of Sip of Sunshine. You know who was really screwed by COVID-19 and COVID-20? The people who make beer keg. Because after all, who in holy hell needed a beer keg in those days? In any case, I'm back. I'm back because, not kidding, I started dating a guy and he's wonderful, but he's also really clear about one thing. The world is a mess, and my being a drunk is not helping. It breaks his heart. Those are the words he used. I break his heart. It's not helping the planet, and it's not helping us. His name is Darren. We met at COVID Commando. You know, we do the contact tracing, we make masks, and we taught people how to Zoom when that was a thing, and now how to Zipple. We do it all. We can solve your problems remotely, or we can swoop into your home in our hazmats and make sure you have what you need to cocoon. Today, Darren fixed the sound bar on a nice old man's TV system so he can, once again, set the volume to jet engine. Tomorrow, I'm shuttling a bunch of high school kids to COVIDCon. Shots, vitamins, N99s, make your own pandemic meme video booths. I love the COVIDCons. Darren is exactly the kind of guy you want to fall in love with during a pandemic. During the last quarantine, he taught himself to bake. And I don't just mean chocolate chip cookies. He'd come to my apartment and make lemon squares and sour cream coffee cakes and bundt cakes. Together, we Marie Kondoed my kitchen. I had 27 coffee mugs. It's like they were rabbits multiplying the cabinet over the dishwasher. One person does not need 27 coffee mugs. I was a little afraid to come back, given my history of epic faceplants, but Darren said you would be happy to see me. I think the chance to come here and be in the same space with actual human beings is another incentive to keep me sober. At least until the next lockdown. Shut down, shelter in place. And then, well, it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. But this time I will try. I will really, really try. We may not be going to other galaxies in 2037, but I also don't have alien monsters with acid for blood on my 2037 bingo card. A girl can dream, right? To Darren, and to all of you, cheers.